I want to talk about disobedience. I want us to realize and recognize that we cannot let our loved ones make us get in trouble with God. Don't let your loved ones get you in trouble with the Lord. In Genesis chapter 2, it's about Adam and Eve, and it talks about where the Lord had given Adam, he had named all the animals already. He's put in his beautiful garden. They can eat of every tree that is there except for one of knowledge, good and evil. So that access to other things to eat. But it's this one tree, the apple tree. Don't eat off this tree. And so, you know, the story where the serpent tricks Eve and she goes ahead and bites the apple, and then she go ahead and give an apple, something to him, and he eats it. And so the thing is, I wanted to feel sorry for Eve. And the reason I wanted to feel sorry for her because she was punished, but I can't feel sorry for her because she knows right from wrong. When the serpent asked her about the tree, she had an answer. So the Bible don't tell us how she knew not to eat of that tree. But the fact is she had the appropriate answer about not eating it. Now, when it comes to Adam eating the tree, God told him directly not to eat of the tree. So for me, he was God's man. You know what I mean? He's God's man, and God told him directly don't eat of this tree. And so you get you this wife, and this wife hand you this apple, and you go on and bite it. You don't ask her no questions or nothing. You just do it according to the Bible. But God told you directly, Adam, not to do it. So when God asked them, what have they done? They realize that they're naked, trying to hide themselves with leaves. And then they do the blame game, and everybody blaming everybody. But I want you to know that God don't allow you to play the blame game. God will punish everybody. Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. They always blaming everybody. But God punished each of them. The serpent, Adam, and Eve. They all were punished. Each of them were given their individual punishments, even though they were there together. He spoke to each of them directly. So don't think if you do something with other people, you're going to be able to blame other people for the things you do. You know right from wrong, just like she did. And the thing is, again, I say, we don't know how she knew. The Bible don't tell us who told her, but we know Adam that God had told Adam. So don't let somebody that you love get you in trouble with God. I seen this little picture, and I just wrote on it for like a, little analogy just so you can see. But don't let nobody that you love get you in trouble with God, because the consequences can be so much bigger than what you think. Because I'm sure they're thinking, well, he said don't eat of it, The serpent was talking to her and lying. But when she gave it to Adam, Adam probably thought, well, this can't cause much harm, because he didn't ask her a single question. He just decided to go and eat when God had told him not to. She was tricked at least. Adam wasn't tricked. She just handed it to him. Say nothing about asking any questions. She didn't ask her nothing. He just ate. So I'm saying, don't let somebody that you love get you in trouble with the Lord, because everybody will be punished. And you would think, and I bet Adam thought, it's just an apple. I'm going to go on and bite this apple. She ate it. She looked to be okay. She in no trouble. She alive. She didn't surely die like the Lord had told him. She had not died, but he didn't know it was a spiritual death. So maybe he thought because she was able to hand it to him and she was alive and well, that God maybe have made a mistake. But he made a mistake because God was correct. Their lives were forever, ever changed. They were kicked out of paradise. They was going to have a beautiful life. And they altered mankind's life forever. And again, you would think that one simple act of disobedience by eating an apple, a bitten apple, that it wouldn't be that big of a punishment. What I got to say, that if we disobey God, and when we disobey God, we don't never know how big the punishment can be, even though we think the act of disobedience is small. The bitten apple, piece of fruit, that punishment, that disobedience. The disobedience cost them major. Not only did it cost them, it cost us from generations to generations. So be mindful of the things we do. Obey God much as possible. And again, they probably thought it was a small deal. Just a piece of fruit we bit. But we all know the consequences. If you don't know, start reading Genesis and start at chapter 2. They were all punished, and they were severely punished at that. We don't want God to punish us. And don't let somebody that you love turn you away from God or turn you around. The cost might be bigger than you know. Be blessed.